welcome back to our mess. It is May 15th and I am going to plant some more things because I had some things not work and I decided I wanted to do something else too. Richard really wants sunflowers. We love sunflower seeds, and so we'd like to do some sunflowers and we want to try our own thing. So what I've done today is I've started working on this bed. I added some garden dirt to it, but the dirt that I had here wasn't too bad. It was pretty soft, and so I dug it up pretty good, added some garden dirt and mixed it all together. And I'm going to try 3 different kinds of sunflowers. I'm going to do some mixed color sunflowers, skyscraper sunflowers, and mammoth Russian sunflowers. And so it says on there that we can plant in May. It actually says April to June in our area, so we're good. I'm going to plant them 1 inch deep and about 18 to 24 inches apart. And so this is an experiment. I've never done sunflower seeds. My mom did sunflower seeds years ago. I don't think she's done them in a long time, but she has a really cool garden that has a big cover on it that shades the garden, and so her garden is it does really good with the cooler weather stuff. Even though we're in West Texas, that shade really does good with all of her cool weather stuff like peas and artichokes and things like that, and lettuce. And my garden though is in the hot sun, and sunflowers like sun, so they wouldn't work under that shade. And hopefully someday I'm going to get one of those shades for part of my garden. But I'm going to bring you along. I'm going to get into this and get some of this planted, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I've done. So stick with me and I'll be back. Go ahead and cover them up. Okay, so I got 18 sunflowers planted, 6 of each kind, and I'm watering right now just to give it a good once over. It's in the morning, so I don't want to water too much because the sun tends to really burn things around here, so just giving a little bit of water. I'll water again tonight and it'll be really nice. I'm also going to plant cucumbers, so I'm waiting on a little bit more dirt because I don't have enough of the good garden dirt, and where I'm planting the cucumbers is not nearly as soft as where I planted the sunflowers. So as soon as my dirt gets here, which shouldn't be too long, I'll get back out here and show you where I'm planting my cucumbers. And I planted cucumbers earlier this season. They all died, so I decided I'm just going to go ahead and try them again because I really want cucumbers. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. It doesn't cost much to plant a seed. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it another try. See if I can't get them to grow. So stick around. I'll be back with my cucumbers. Okay guys, I'm still waiting on my dirt. But while I was waiting, I decided to go over and weed my beds over here with my peppers and peas in it. And as I was weeding, I was thinking about the fact that honestly this is my first real garden. I've had the potted plant gardens, you know, and they're okay. I don't think the pots are good for everything. Like tomatoes don't grow real well in the pots because I just don't think they have enough room. And so I've gotten a few tomatoes here and there, and this is the first time I've just really done a garden where it's actually producing something, which is so exciting to me. I was in there thinking about one of the reasons why I hated the idea of doing a garden was because I don't want to be out here weeding it. Grass gets in there and it's just it's a pain. It takes a lot of work to keep all the weeds out of your garden. But as I was thinking about it, it's actually very relaxing too. Now that I'm out here doing it, it gives you a sense of accomplishment whenever you see your fresh dirt and your vegetables growing up in it, and it's just really beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight to see all my little peppers growing on my pepper plants, and I've got dozens of jalapenos and different kind of peppers. Just, it's incredible, and my peas look so good, and everything is just doing so good. And so I have this sense of accomplishment, and I don't have little kids anymore. All my kids are grown. You know, the last one I've got is William. He's only 12, so I've got him for a few more years, but I don't have little kids running around that I have to deal with. And so I just realized that, you know, there's a season for these things. You have a time and a place to do everything, and if you're not gardening, it's okay. You don't have to be gardening. You can just bide your time. Whenever your kids get bigger, they can be out there helping you. If it's stressful having them out there, then it'll come. And that's kind of what I'm learning while I'm out here pulling weeds, getting all the grass out of my beds, and replanting because things died. And used to, I would have just been mad and given up and said, this is ridiculous, why doesn't it just grow? But it does. It'll come in time. It takes patience, and that's part of our learning and growing, and that's what we're here for. That's what we're doing on this earth, is trying to learn and to accomplish and to grow. And so while I'm waiting in my dirt, which should be here soon, I'm thinking, I'm going to go sit down for a minute and take a break because I got a lot of grass out of my peppers. And it's hot. It's 10:30, May 15th, and it is getting up into the 80s. I think it's probably about 70, 77 maybe out here. It's hot. It feels like it's 110, but you know, I do have a cool breeze every once in a while, and that's nice. So I'll be back in a few. I got 6 pickling cucumbers planted and 7 just regular cucumbers planted. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing how my cucumbers do, if they actually do anything, and also my sunflowers. So we'll see how they do. Let's go up to the front where I've got my flower beds, and I'm going to show you a little bit just about my flower beds. Not a lot, but I've got some work to do on those this morning too. So let's go up there. Here's my front flower bed. It's got lots of color to it. I bought some new stuff. It's all laying on its side, but I'm going to plant these right now. I've got some grass and weeds that I need to pull out of this bed, and I also bought some wood chips to put down to give it some protection and some color. So I'm going to get those done, and I will come back and show you my flower bed. So this is what my husband does while I'm working hard. He's just laying around. Look at him. Just laying around over there. While I work on a video, he works on a video. So hopefully I'll have lots of videos coming out soon. Okay guys, here we are. I'm finished with this bed, except I need to get a little bit more of these wood chips, because I didn't quite fill it up as much as I wanted. So I'm going to go back and get one more bag, and then I'll be done. And I think it looks really pretty. I think I've got a good variety of color and size and just everything I want in a flower bed. And then I was able to also finish up my sunflower bed. I put the rocks around it to give it a border. I also put a border on this side. I could have put it right up against the tomatoes, but I decided I wanted to have a little walkway, nowhere to walk, and that way whenever I send a kid out here to water or whatever, he doesn't step in my sunflower bed. So he knows where he can step. I know where I can step. My tomatoes are just coming on so good. I counted 12 tomatoes on that plant after I have picked some. I've got more than half a dozen on that one, and all of my other plants have at least one, if not 4 or 5. And I think everything is looking really good. My corn looks amazing. I do have a squash growing over there. I'm really excited about that. It's a zucchini. I planted these and couldn't remember where I had planted what, but I do have zucchini right there. And I've got some really big bell peppers coming up too. Let me go show you those real quick. That is a bell pepper. That's a big Bertha bell. So that is, I've been getting some really small bell peppers. I've got some right here, 3 right there, and I've got one over here. Oh, where is it? Right there. But that one, I think I'll be going with Big Bertha again next year. I've got another one coming on right there. That's gonna be an organic bell. No, an orange bell. An orange bell, not organic. So, but my peppers are just looking amazing. I was thinking about my potatoes and my onions, and they're hard to grow because you don't see what's going on because they're underground. I like the ones I can see. I like seeing all my little, look at all those hanging up in there. I've got a good crop of peppers, and I've got a good crop of peas. It's time to pick some more peas. So I'll be doing that this evening. Coming out here and picking my peas, and I've got some over there. I went ahead and planted some flowers over here too. So that's it for my garden update for what I decided to do. Sorry about that, son. I'm loving it. It's hot. I actually stopped on Saturday and took a break because it got really hot, and decided to come back out and finish this morning. And it's maybe 8 o'clock, and it's already getting a little too warm. So I'm glad I got done early this morning. I've pulled some more weeds, and I think I'm gonna end the bed with across from the cucumbers. I think I'm gonna plant some green beans, some bush beans. I think I'll do that right now and get that done and see what happens with those. So I hope you enjoyed my garden. Remember that it's a stress reliever. If you're stressed and having mental health issues, go outside and garden. It helps. So guys, thanks for coming along with us. Don't forget to subscribe and like this and leave comments and share it with your friends. So we actually are at 101 subscribers. We are so excited. So we will see you next time. Bye.